Hi, it's Saturday, April 29, 2023. We're here at Crystal Lake Park in Lake Wales. We're at the Lake Wales Radio Amateurs QRP event and Tailgate Tech event. And we got a bunch of guys here. Looks like we're going to have a good time. We got good weather. And we also have a little surprise. We got one ham with some different gear on some different frequencies. Keep watching and you'll see.
Hey,
I'm Steve.
Yay, Steve, how are you?
It only took me an hour circling around this area.
All that yeah. I'm done. We got a big yeah.
Well, Jimmy, welcome out to the QRP. I got some Kenwood hats and some Kenwood travel mugs here that somebody graciously donated. Would you be interested in a hat or a travel mug today?
Yeah, and I'm going to have to watch it around these icon people. I will get mugged literally.
I'm changing the X-ray. I've got a 6x6 and then 23 feet of concrete. It's going up. It's a copy machine. I've got everything, the motor's coming down here.
So that normally would have been a tactical delta loop. Just run as a vertical today. It just runs a chameleon vertical antenna. Been operating on 40 meters. Everybody signing in today? Everybody signing in today?
I didn't even see the sign-up sheet if you want to know the truth. Because I had it down there. You ain't read it down there. Yeah, I did.
All right, operating in a shady location today is Dan W5DBH. And it's got that 10-meter inverted V, right? All right. Well, in a good spot because it's shaded.
Brazil.
He was trying to
Brazil.
move instead of walk right.
Minus 10.
So yeah.
Okay, well, setting up kind of far away from everybody else, well opposite of the pavilion, is Jim, KE8WC. And looks like he's going to be setting up a Wolf River coils way out here on his own. Looks like he's going to be setting up a Wolf River coil setup today. He's got his Bioenno LifePo battery already set up. He's ready to go with the ICOM 7300 rig today. We'll come back and see how he is once he's operating.
So most of the time, I come out to a park and I set up to operate. I'm no stranger to running into problems once I'm set up and trying to operate, but I didn't get 5 minutes into putting up my antenna, and I'm always safety minded, so I put down this high visibility line so that nobody trips over my coax or my radials. And while I'm doing that, a truck from the Lake Wales Parks Department drives through, and I pointed out to him what I was doing, and he then proceeded to drive right over the top of it. And his truck picked up one of the high visibility lines that's about probably 30 or 40 feet long, and it's streaming from the back of his pickup truck somewhere out there right now, because I watched him drive away with it, and apparently he doesn't look in his mirrors either. But I'm a little concerned that he's going to come back and do it again, and if he actually picks up my radial wire, he's going to take my whole antenna system with him. So
I could load you some of my safety cones.
I'm going to have to
bring some safety cones
put
over?
something better up. Yeah.
We'll do
Yeah,
that.
thanks. We'll do that.
This particular radio, all you have to do is push in, select, move over to zone. It'll do scanning too. Move over to zone, select which one. Now SARnet would just be the SARnet repeaters. If you want to go back to the analog local repeaters, go to analog local, press the button in again, and then press it again. It'll select, and one more time it'll select the channel, and then you can just use the dial to go through them. To adjust your volume, unfortunately, the way that I think it's the older firmware, you just hit the volume button on here once, and then that changes that to volume, and then you can adjust it up and down. You can tell it to do both. It'll actually drive the audio through the mic. You can do it through just the radio, or you can do it through the mic and the speakers on the side. But it takes its standard microphone in on there. So you can either use this as a microphone port or here. So other than that, it's set to go. You're just going to need to get that DMR ID, and then probably by the time you see me next, you're going to have some other questions. So. All right, well now it looks like Jim's station is well marked off after having overcome the issue he had earlier with the truck driving off with some of his high visibility cord. And he's now going to be operating on 20 meters on his 7300.
17 meters.
Or 17 meters today? All right, 17 starting out. All right, sounds good.
I'm just looking here initially. I don't see a lot of signals, but there's a couple there. So let's see what we can do. Where'd they go? Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'll move down to 20 meters. If I get real frisky, I brought the key with me. Maybe I'll even get on 30 meters and try a little CW.
All right, CW on 30. Sounds good. See ya.
Okay.
Hello everyone. We're having a great time down here at the park. We are demonstrating Yaesu Fusion and Wires X today. My setup is, I have my Yaesu 400 here set up running on battery power, and it's connected directly into my laptop, which is hooked to Wires X on the internet. We are connected to a node up in North Carolina, which is one of our members that is up there standing by. And I'm also running this on a simplex node. So we're running on 147525, and I have an antenna out here to everyone who has a Yaesu radio of some sort that they can connect into here and talk to Kevin. So let's see if we can get Kevin to come onto the line here. This is W4 JFS. Kevin, are you still there?
KJ4 IYZ, we're still here.
Alrighty, sir. Well, you are on Russ's video. Say hello to all of his folks who are checking out what he's done. And you're sounding good here into Lakeland, Florida. Tell us where you are and a little bit about your setup, sir. So you can see when he keys up, it brings up his call sign on my node. There it is. It's in
Yeah, no problem. KJ4IYZ here. Name is Kevin. We are located actually in a little area that's called Pumpkin Center. That is in North Carolina. We are like halfway between Lincolnton and Denver, which is actually about 30 miles north of Charlotte here in North Carolina. And currently using my FTM 300 to go through a local repeater over Wires X to you all. At first I started out with my own Wires X setup here on my laptop, but was able to finally get a hold of the repeater owner of was a better repeater in my area, and he turned on the wires X and hooked us up. So that's how we're talking today here. It's everything's working great.
Roger, Roger. Well, we appreciate you being there and allowing other folks with Yaesu radios here at the park to talk to you and hear you. I can hear your voice echoing all over the place out here. So 73s to you. We'll be back with you in just a few. W4 JFS in Lakeland, or actually Lake Wales.
Thanks for the demo on the wire
Yeah.
today, John. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for watching the video.
So, Bear, where are you operating today?
I've been all over.
You got your sun shield on there. Has that been helping out?
Yeah, it helps. This thing's got bad glare in a week.
I think last time you were out, you're running a Hustler antenna, right? What are you running today?
That's a MFJ infed.
MFJ NFED antenna. All right. Is it working out okay for you today?
No contacts yet.
Okay. Well,
Nothing's really open. 40's probably good, but there's so much static on it.
okay. Yeah, I noticed that. I've got my radio on 42. I'm hearing a lot of
Everybody's
static.
complaining about it. It's got that front that's out in the Gulf, probably lots of electrical activity.
Yeah.
It's headed this way.
All right. Well, best of luck.
Thanks, Russ. For years, I used to listen to 12 meters. I never heard anybody in 12 meters. And I talked to this one guy, that I talked to quite a bit over in Europe. And he said, I've been working a lot of 12 meters. And I said, I never hear anybody on there. And he said, well, no. He says, everybody sits and listens for somebody else to call. He says, just go there and call.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to get too far with it. That's why I got the hot pink